just in the box. It has to be a goal.
Yeah.
Of course, we also have to go with have a shout out to the two Kamatuka brothers. They have been interplaying very well. Edmund has been a force in the midfield. Even when he came off versus Tigers, it changed the game for African Stars. And at the back, we have to say Kambanda has really impressed me. Always loyal. He's not in the team today,
Yeah.
but always loyal. And of course, coming into the position for Charles Hambira, Garuka. Garuka has done very well, very strong player. He's very focused, and I think for team of the season, you just have to put all the African
Good.
Stars players.
Starting 11 from African
Yeah,
Stars.
just
Yeah.
put them all there.
Yes, so there's some great news in the camp. You want to share that with our viewers?
Yes. So our coach Bakera, is going to Lusaka, Zambia, to complete his CAFB coaching course from May 8th to June 30th. So he will be completing that course, and it's important for him to develop himself as a coach. Of course, African Stars will now compete in the Champions League, so more knowledge, more tactics, more technical ability, and of course the assistant coach will come and take play for the last game, I believe,
Yeah.
of the season. Experience.
Yes.
That's vital experience for the whole camp to build for next season to defend their championship once again.
Yes. So getting back to today's game, last we won Mighty Gunners 1-0. What are your score predictions?
So the team has to really just put a hold on this game again. 1-0 against Mighty Gunners the last time. My prediction will be a 2-0 victory. A 2-0 victory. I do want to see Juja get on the score sheet.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him score live. I do hope that he can get on the score sheet. I want to see Salazar get the ball up front. So 2-0 would be a comfortable scoreline here.
Yeah. And for Mighty Gunners, is there something that they can fight for now?
Well, they're third in the log. Not really anything to fight for, but the higher you are in the log table, the more money the organization and your club actually earns at the end of the day. So Blue Waters have to take care. Of course, Okanja United were fourth. They lost against our very own African Stars. So now maybe this is the time for Mighty Gunners to maybe make a push for second. But again, scoreline prediction 2-0 to African Stars.
Yeah. All right, so we have Jocelyn. Have you heard about him?
Yes, we have to obviously send our wishes, get well wishes to Jocelyn Kamatuka for that injury. He almost scored a spectacular agro volley against Okahanja United. He got injured there, so our best wishes for him. And of course, Charles Mbira, who has the clavicle bone fracture on his shoulder.
Yeah.
He's getting surgery done in South Africa. So our best wishes for the two players.
Yes, well, sit back and enjoy the game. We are about to witness African Stars versus Mighty Gunners here at SKVS Stadium. Stay tuned.
Oh shit, I need that Mighty Gunners team. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How you doing, sir? Good, good. Hook up? Yeah, me and Noah, yeah. Well, that Mighty Gunners team, man. We do. Just having a little time. Can't you get it easy? When you're ready with that team sheet, that they will. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the live stream Just on the screen here, we have the starting lineup for African Stars. Disiru coming back in goal. Of course, always comfortable. And with Kambanda out, we do have the number 14, Javera, coming into the back line. Maharero brothers are starting this game as, of course, the league is secured. So it's a good opportunity for all African Stars players to have a run out. And, of course, Juja Joseph, number 20, striking up front for African Stars. And our star man who won the league, Kambatu, he scored the final goal to secure victory against Okahanja United. So still a strong team for African Stars, even though the league has been secured. Of course, just here the lineup for Mighty Gunners. Just a few players that we have to pay attention to. Of course, the number 9, number 10, and number 11 for Mighty Gunners are their 3 danger men. Especially number 11, Jacob. He has been a star player for Mighty Gunners. So African Stars would want to really put a stronghold. The previous game was a 1-0 victory to African Stars. So to secure the championship would be very nice to have another 3 points here at the SKW Stadium in Windhoek City. My name is Emmanuel Inkara and I am joined by my co-commentator Benji.
So Ims, you will definitely have to lead me because this is definitely new territory for me, but exciting.
Football is football, and all are welcome to talk about the game of football. It's a human sport. It's a beautiful game, and thank you, of course, to Deb Marine for bringing it back to our screens. Of course, thank you to TV2 Namibia for streaming live. We are live, One Africa Go TV, and please follow, share the African Stars Facebook page and the YouTube page. We are streaming live, so tell your family and friends. So of course on the ball here, Martin. Garuka finding Jackson Jonas. That left foot has been a dangerous asset for African Stars, especially in the last game against Okahanja United. Really threading through the passes, and almost an attack mounted for Stars there. Down the line here for Mighty Gunners, but a bad touch, taking it away from an opportunity. Comfortably cleaned up there from the defense with Dynamo trying to find Maharero. The Red Army are still here in attendance at the SKW Stadium. It's quite quiet here, but still important 3 points here for African Stars. You do not want to lose that momentum. And of course, it will be interesting to see how many goals can Willie Stefanos get. He's not in the team sheet today. He's maybe taking a rest, but he definitely would want to maybe get 20 goals. He has 18 goals already. Willie Stefanos and Mighty Gunners just having a little chance there, but comfortably defended by Martin. You can feel the confidence here from African Stars, you know. The players know they've secured the title. but they just want to put some more flair, some more super disky, as some would say, on their title. Kambatu with the press there, almost getting the ball. The danger area almost intercepted there from Juja. Good sliding interception there from Marrero that gets it to the line for Jonas, almost beating his man. Marrero. Back to Garuka. Martin. Must time pass there from the number 14 coming in for Kambanda. Javera. And with a calm game like this, a 2-0 prediction from myself is on the cards here. I didn't get your prediction.
Probably a 4-0, you know. Everyone can get a chance to score because it's such a relaxed game, no pressure. But a 2-0 is actually more realistic, but you never know, it's football.
It is football. It's definitely a high score line, but very possible. Of course, Juja would want to get on the score sheet. Hasn't scored in the last couple of games, but with the confidence of Kambatu, of course, scoring that last goal against Okanja United, the goals could rain in the capital city here.
So apart from Junja and Kambato, who else can we expect a goal from?
Well, Junja is now finding a thread of play there, beating two men. So definitely himself and Kambatu looking for Dynamo Fredericks to maybe get on the score sheet. I would love to see him celebrate. He celebrated his birthday just a few weeks ago.
Yes.
So definitely he would want to get on the score sheet, playing in an attacking midfield role there today. Stiga, our captain, obviously taking a rest today. We did mention that champagne was popped. So a few players taking a rest today, but of course the scoreline is still expected. 3 points is still expected.
You do want to finish strong.
Free kick to African Stars, finding Garuka. Javera back to Disiru.
We haven't spoken much about D0 and just the great work he has done this season.
Very comfortable goalkeeper. Of course, he had his call-up to the national team, so his efforts have been noticed. Took a rest for the last 2 games with
Baduvara.
Bavuvara coming into the fray for African Stars, only conceding 1 goal. So it was a good replacement, but Desiru is always comfortable with Stars making an attack here now. Marrero taking a long shot, but now another opportunity for a shot, turned into a pass. Dynamo Felix hitting the crossbar.
You spoke about him.
I did say I want him on the score sheet today. Almost getting himself on the score sheet with 7 minutes to go in the first half. It's a beautiful shot with the left.
Just a disclaimer from me. Probably every shot on target, I'll probably be shouting goal, but maybe it won't be one. So
Hopefully we'll have enough goals today for you to shout with our viewers at home watching live. And while this game is going on, it just comes to mind again with the relegation battles there in the Premiership at the moment. Foul to African Stars. It's just Black Africa getting involved, getting sticky in that relegation battle.
Yeah.
It's an interesting one there, so one to really focus on with 3 to 4 games to go for the teams at the bottom. A lot of teams are involved there. Maybe 4 to 5 teams can still go down with Citizens. The cross comes in, safely headed out.
So just on Black Africa, if they do win all their games, will they still have a chance?
100%.
All right.
Put it into your hands as a club to just get 3 points. That is what is important. Can't really focus on what other teams are doing. Of course, that mistake was made from another team in England, namely Arsenal, focusing on other teams, and now they feel the brunt of their misfocus. Juja trying to find a thread through this line, but safely away from Mighty Gunners. Kwaruka just with a bad pass to Jonas, who keeps it in. Johannes Jackson did well to actually win the ball back for a African Stars throw-in. Martin. Martin trying to find a pass. Many players asking for it. Choosing Maharero on the line, and small collision there for both players.
Knock on the head, eh?
But Maharero really feeling the brunt of it. As you can see in the replay, it's just maybe an elbow that clipped the back of his head there. Concerning one for the referee. He did stop the game. He's still down on the ground, so as you can see there, a delayed reaction. Actually, the top of his left eye. Might turn into a very interesting scar there for Maharero, but seems to be fine. Could really continue. Referee getting involved there. Everybody wants to play football.
Even the referee. I always wonder, why don't they make a free kick from where if the referee interferes with the pass?
Well, if it does really interfere with play, the referee will have a sportsmanship rule to actually give it back to the team that were in an attack. But if it's just normal play and the referee touches the ball, it's play on.
Okay.
Javera finding Martin. Tisiru just with a little bit of pressure here
Garuk.
from Rugam, the number 15 on top for Mighty Gunners. Away from the captain, number 4.
Who's standing in as captain for African Stars?
So of course our captain Stiga is taking a break. So the captain for this evening would be Dynamo Fredericks. Of course the talisman in midfield will have to rally his troops as the Red Army are here at the SKW Stadium. A cross coming in, safely blocked for a corner. Might have been an interesting one, but nonetheless a corner is coming in for Mighty Gunners. And a chopped header.
Oh, a great save there.
Great save, almost off the line there for African Stars. Quite interesting. Mighty Gunners really mounting a few attacks here with Rugam with a shot deflected for another corner. A few shades of what happened with Tigers FC here at the SKW Stadium last week, where the midfield battle was highly contested between two teams. And another corner there for Gunners.
It almost seemed like they have the tallest player here on the pitch, but African Stars is doing quite well in defending.
Of course, the big man Martin, he would command his team, especially when these corners are coming in away from Maharero, finding Maharero again, and Kambatu. A speculative shot there from Ameb, the number 12 for Mighty Gunners. Trying to score a spectacular goal. We have seen spectacular goals. We have to remember Jolly Kamatuka almost scoring one of the best goals that I personally have seen live against Okahandja United. Unfortunately, he suffered an injury from that attempted agru. You can see the highlights for that game on all the African Stars platforms.
Do you know how long he'll be out for?
Hasn't been confirmed, but luckily it might not be a head injury. Looks to be more just upper body, shoulders. He landed on them very awkwardly. So speedy recovery there to Jolly Kamatuka and of course Charles Hambira. Safely away from Mighty Gunners, the captain, number 4, Mutuzu. And the ball lofted from left to right by Jahukika, trying to find Juja.
It almost feels like African Stars have not found a connection yet.
And of course, with Willie Stefanos not being in the team, it is the opportunity for these players to find their new playmaker. Of course, Dynamo Friedrichs does come to mind. Juja is a playmaking striker, can find a pass. And of course, the two Maharero players will be called upon to really thread some passes together like that.
Yes, that was great.
Kambatu. Finding Maharero on the left. Finding Juja. And the first corner for African Stars. 16 minutes gone in the first half. And of course, Coach Bakera there just maybe a little frustrated with how the game has gone, but it's early days. Because you can see him in the picture here. And the corner comes in, but safely away, but opportunity for a shot. And again, the net, the wrong net was chosen.
Shahukika really trying, but just a bit too much.
And of course, headed out there from Indy, number 20 for Mighty Gunners. And with another attack here mounting with a cross field from Jacob. Another cross coming in, but Disiru, collision between the two players. And that might have been a very important, well, we can't say an important collision, but It was Nekongo, number 15, that had a touch on the ball with his head. The Mighty Gunners asking for maybe perhaps a penalty because the player was impeded, taken out of the game. And as you can see, the coach asking the touchline officials if that is a foul, do they deem that a foul? It's not deemed to be a foul. It is a throw in now to Mighty Gunners. Interesting part of play there. Opportunity for a shot. Well wide.
Do you think that amounted to a penalty or not? Because he did have the ball, or so it seemed.
Really hard to say, but Desiru kind of making a timely interception, and another awkward clearance here from Desiru. We don't want to label him as unconfident for this game, but just two instances where he has to work more than usual. But no, not a penalty for me. Mutambulwa with the corner, finding his man with a flick on, but out from Martin. Back into the fray from Mighty Gunners with another opportunity of a cross, safely away from Garuka.
I wish as the game progressed that we can do better with our counters and just our passing.
Of course, Kambatu will be that man, the man with legs, the man with speed that African Stars would want to find in a counter-attack. But that is correct. The midfield play, the general play, the build-up play from Stars has been slightly lacking in the first 20 minutes here, with Mighty Gunners mounting another attack. And a cross comes in. And a shot there, well wide. Here's Junja. Still trying to find the pass. Javera to Ngaruka. Maharero. Just a miss control there, and questions will be asked there. Might have turned into a opportunity, but safely out for a goal kick for Mighty Gunners. Beautiful threaded pass there that almost found his man. Throw in here from Javera. Kambatu.
All right.
And this is the building up play that African Stars would want to get used to in this game. Concession of passes. Good chest there, Dynamo. Junja. And good netball, football there from Mighty Gunners. Not finding Nekongo. Good turn. Change of play from Dynamo Friedrichs. And that tackle. Dangerous tackle there from the Mighty Gunners player. He was sliding from from another region there. We could see that. And a foul is given to African Stars in a advancing position. Kambatu, can he find
Ooh.
a header? That was not a yellow card for this tackle, but studs up is never good.
23 minutes into the game and it is still 0-0. Hoping that African Stars will soon touch the back of the net.
Best opportunity of the game fell to African Stars with Dynamo Friedrichs hitting the crossbar. A left-footed shot from outside the box. That was the only shot on target for Stars so far. Safely away from the captain, number 4, the tall man, Mutuzu. Jacob. Finding Urap. Mutulo finding Jacob that can put in a cross. He gets another opportunity, Jacob. Taking a shot. And that could be a save from Desiru, but he didn't touch it.
A goal kick.
This is one of the danger men here. Hitting the crossbar. And in our replay, it did seem to be
A save.
quite an important save from Desiru. We could have really snuck in there under the crossbar. But now both teams have hit the crossbar in the first half. An attack mounting here for Stars on the left, down the left. Juja putting in the cross. And an own
goal.
goal! Wow.
Whoa.
Wow. Juja finding a cross. It was a tamed attempt to try and find Kambatu and Maharero, but a decision was made from the defender.
Oh, that is so painful.
Garusep is the player to have scored this own goal. And as you can see in the replay, it was unfortunate, but those things happen. Great cross in there from Juja that made the play interesting for Stars. And that is what happens when you put balls into the box. 1-0 to Stars by an own goal from Garusep, the right-sided defender for Mighty Gunners. Offside.
I always wonder why, how defenders feel like when they do an own goal.
It's unfortunate because he was attempting to head the ball out. It was a dangerous cross there from Juja on the left flank. An in-curler that would have interrupted with the goalkeeper's line of sight. So the defender Garusep might have thought, this is my opportunity to head the ball out, but
Just clear it, yeah.
it was kind of a touch too much. And that ended up in the back of the net.
Yes, quite disappointing because Mighty Gunners have really been playing well. They look like, they are really composed and have this game, but yeah, that's painful, definitely.
Yeah, the coach from Mighty Gunners would definitely not want that. And now they are Maharero choosing to go the long way, but safe from the talisman at the back. There in our picture, our chairman, watching the game, always in attendance. Mr. Patrick seeing his team lead here at the SKW Stadium in Windhoek City.
You can catch his interview with Coach Mbakera as they were discussing the signing of the contract for 3 more seasons for Coach, which is just amazing. He's done a great job, and yeah, he deserves it. You can catch that on our Instagram page.
Yes, indeed. 3 more years for Coach Bakera. Well deserved. As defending champions, they have won the championship and they will defend again next season. So, mounting experience, mounting achievements for African Stars. Nekongo finding a cross, trying to find his player in the box, but safely out there from Garuka. Juja. Ah, beautiful turn.
Oh, Kambato.
Kambato. Maharero. And of course, we said in the beginning of the broadcast, many African Stars players can be in the team of the season. Of course, Willie Stefanus is the first name on that list. The Kamatuka brothers could be selected as well for team of the season. And of course, the back line for Stars, Kambanda, and Martin, 2 players that have been very loyal, very comfortable at the back for Stars. Juja being encouraged to shoot, but losing the ball in an attempted pass, and it has allowed Mighty Gunners to find an attack here with Jacob.
I think Hambira has also done a great job with the defense. Just said that he is.
Kambatu!
Ooh.
It was deemed as a foul for pulling back his player, but if that was not a foul, it was almost a good shot on target. But yes, Charles Hambira could be team of the season for the Dip Marine Premiership. Cross in, and the header almost there from the Congo, finding Jacob here on the right, on the left wing. Another header to march over the bar. No concern for Disiru.
If you are at home and want to make it to the game, you still have time. It's a beautiful Sunday evening here at the SKW Stadium, so you still have time. You can get ready, put on your red t-shirt and make it to the game.
Did you say Sunday evening?
I said Friday evening.
Oh, you said Friday evening. Of course you
Are
did
you
say
on
Friday
Sunday
evening. The games have been thick and fast. Every game, every day is a good day if you are an African Stars
Ooh,
fan.
that's a
And there the line has been broken by Maharero, who takes the shot. Another opportunity blocked. And then choosing to put it into the box and finding nobody. Unfortunate.
Yeah, none of the players there, as you can see, are taking ownership of, hey, we were supposed to be there in the box for that pass.
He might have taken the second shot opportunity. The first one was a good attempt. He might have just taken the second shot instead of finding the pass, trying to find the pass. Juja. Very well done.
Well
That's
done.
called ball retention. Throw in 2 stars. to the bench of Mighty Gunners there. The team has played well, although they are trailing here 1-0. Have been a few attempts for their number 15 and their number 11, Jacob and Nkongo, playing up front for Gunners. Nkongo there with the chest, but must control. Great pass
Great
there.
control there and passing.
And of advantage play there for Gunners with one man on the floor. With the referee allowing play to continue. It's Hurasep, the number 9, on the floor, but seems to be fine to continue. Cross in there for Gunners, but safely headed from Dynamo. And with 35 minutes gone in this game, it is African Stars that had a fortunate own goal from Garusep in the backline for Mighty Gunners. A head-on own goal from across from Juja that makes this a 1-0 advantage to Stars. And now Stars really taking on the game in the middle of play with Juja almost finding Kambatu.
Do you think that their passing have been costing them, just great ball possession?
The ball possession is maybe in African Stars' favor. Mighty Gunners have had their possession, but Stars really finding a sweet spot on this right side with Marero and Juja really attacking the left back, Indi, the number 20, and Urab, the number 21, who is on the ball right now. That is the area of attack for African Stars, and Mighty Gunners finding good attacks from their left wing, Jacob. But the cross comes in, almost finding Nkongo. And a ball over the top, finding Maharero. It's a great battle between the two players there, Maharero and the captain for Mighty Gunners, who won that battle. But Maharero really a speedy customer for Stars. He does want that ball to be given over behind the back line of Mighty Gunners.
Ooh.
Cross in there from Jacob, but finding nobody. Just with this replay, almost. There's two players there that are tall and short, but the captain for Mighty Gunners standing tall and winning that battle with assistance from his goalkeeper, Shitu Kara. Here's the position that the own goal came from, almost a similar cross from Kambatu.
The goalkeeper really tried to save that ball, but it was just a bit too high for him. But nonetheless, 1-0 for African Stars.
And here's Dynamo with the cross in, but great interception. Here's Jacob trying to fool Javera, but safely out again from Stars. Kambatu, can he round him? And that's a clinical foul there. The referee might want to look at this and say clinical, because Kambatu was gone there, and if you can see in this replay, it's just one little naughty kick there from Indy. Perhaps not a kick, but maybe just a little pullback. And Kambatu
But
still on the floor. It might be concerning here for Coach Bakera.
it almost seemed like he wanted to go. I thought the referee would leave that as an advantage for him to take the ball.
And if the left ankle is the one in the shot that we can see, his left ankle is probably just gave out. And Indy, the number 20 there, Mighty Gunners player, really did not impede him. So Kambatu is still off the field. We will give an update on that, but he is standing up now and is signaling to the ref he wants to come back into the game. Can you say that word that I was attempting to say? Signaling.
Signaling.
There we go. Thank you very much.
You know what? English is not our first language, especially here in Namibia or just in Africa in general. So I do hope our fans at home are understanding exactly what you wanted to say.
Yes, you can. Please count how many times I mispronounce words. And let me know after the game. Across in here for African Stars. And a very interesting but timely, smart, you could say even, but quite dangerous from the captain of Mighty Gunners. That ball could have gone anywhere. Has gone out, of course, for a corner, but in another universe, that could have gone into the back of the net for a second own goal. And Mighty Gunners don't want that, but another cross comes in. Sweet spot, but headed out. Chahikika finding Kambatu offside. Almost two own goals there. That would have been quite embarrassing there, but as it stands, still African Stars in the lead. Comfortable pegging for the champions. Mutumbulwa, the number 10 there for Mighty Gunners, taking the corner. One of the three danger men for Gunners, along with Jacob, number 11, and Nekongo, number 15. Corner comes in, safely headed out.
This is probably their fourth corner or fifth. Probably fourth. They've definitely have been having an advantage with the corners.
Shot, but very speculative, very well off. And of course, yes, the corners have been coming in for Mighty Gunners. They might want to use that as a area for opportunity. But a shot like that from Indy, definitely well wide. Maharero just there, but Juja cleans up very well. Javera coming in, of course, for Kambanda. Martin. Beautiful cross. Can he find the man? He can indeed.
All right, this is an opportunity for
Jonas
Africans
putting in the ball for Maharero. Take a shot with his left, take a shot with his right. But safe in the hands for Mighty Gunners, the goalkeeper, Shitukana. And the ball just bobbling on both players there, almost finding an open path for Hamarero to put the ball in the back of the net, but Shitu, goalkeeper for Gunners, kept it safe.
Great composure there for the goalkeeper of Mighty Gunners, Shitukana. I always feel like goalkeepers must be like the most composed people on this pitch.
Yes, indeed. I will agree with that. But don't ask the Arsenal goalkeeper Ramsdale that same question, as the last game is any evidence. He was not calm, but
Definitely
Shitukana
not.
here for Mighty Gunners was calm.
Yes.
Sorry, I keep repeating this Arsenal thing, and as a Manchester United supporter, I'm very happy.
Yeah.
I'm very happy.
I was
Yes,
about to ask.
very happy.
More sound like a Manchester United fan, you know.
Yes, African Stars fan and a
Yes,
Manchester
yes,
United fan. So
Mhm.
I'm very happy at this point in time. Yes.
Yes, all Okatherandu teams. Not sure the chairman would appreciate that though, and Mr. Hay, because they are Arsenal supporters.
Then don't tell him what I just said. A goal kick there for African Stars. Really, really finding a comfortable pegging here. Maharero almost finding two opportunities to make the scoreline a really, really comfortable one. Good chest there. Definitely a foul. Might end in a yellow card for the captain. My apologies, not the captain, but the number 5 for Mighty Gunners. And here another advancing free kick here for African Stars. Jonas with that sharp left foot. Jonas Jackson might want to hit it. But Kambatu also maybe wanting to come into the fray. And the referee just making sure the wall is 10 feet away from the ball. Kambatu is the one to take it.
Ooh.
Great save there from Shetu. And Dynamo with the second opportunity. Offside. A good free kick there from Kambatu. It was well out. And just in this replay as the referee blows for half time. 1-0 to African Stars versus Mighty Gunners. The previous game ended in a 1-0 victory to African Stars. So Stars have done their work already in the first half with an own goal from the number 6, Karusep.
I'm excited to see Maharero, number 18 of African Stars, to come back in and really try, because he's been having some open opportunities to just score. So hopefully in the second half he will touch the back of the net.
Yes, indeed. They did have opportunities. Dynamo Friedrichs hitting the crossbar. Mighty Gunners also hitting the crossbar as well, with Jacob taking a very interesting shot. But as it stands, 1-0 to African Stars here at the halftime. Share with your football friends and family at home. We are live on One Africa. GoTV, and the African Stars platforms, Facebook and YouTube. Stay tuned for the second half coming up. So this is number.
Feel like King Kong, kick the King Kong. Going up there, what? Empire State Building.
1-2, 1-2. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to this Dip Marine Premiership game between African Stars and Mighty Gunners. The previous outing ended in a 1-0 victory to African Stars. And as you can see in our picture, it is 1-0 to African Stars. A goal by a own goal from the number 6, Garisep, for Mighty Gunners, trying to head the ball out for a corner, but it unfortunately ended in the back of the net. But Stars have had the majority of opportunities. Dynamo Friedrichs hitting the crossbar. And Jacob, the number 11 for Mighty Gunners, also hitting the crossbar. That was their closest opportunity to level the scoreline. But several chances for Maharero and Kambatu have been putting the defense for Mighty Gunners in great concern. Of course, the champions here on the pitch at the SKW Stadium in Windhoek City. The league is done, but the work is not done. 3 points is required for African Stars from Coach Bakera. Nothing less will be accepted. And starting off the second half with a bad touch there from Javera, coming in for Kambanda. Of course, several players are taking a rest. Stiga and Kambanda taking a rest from this game. With Mighty Gunners having a chance there, but hitting the back net. So a opportunity for players to have some starting minutes for Stars. No substitutions. One substitution is confirmed, that Edmund Kamatuka has come in the game for Maharero. Johannes Jackson, with that left foot. Back to Desiru, who fortunately kicks it out for a throw in for Gunners. And that substitution for Stars, Maharero coming out for Edmund Kamatuka in our picture here now. Maharero did have 2 opportunities in the first half. And Coach Bakera may be choosing not to trust him for more minutes, but maybe Edmund Kamatuka now in the fray to maybe close out the game for Stars with the free kick coming in. And what a opportunity right in our picture for Mighty Gunners, a header. And ladies and gentlemen, that was a header from number 20, the number 20 Indy. Great replay here. You can see it clearly, almost just going over the crossbar. Agonizing. But safely and not conceding. Desiru definitely doesn't want to concede a goal in these last 3 games. He has given himself that mission. The players right here in front of our commentary box. We can hear them saying, and wow, crunching tackle there from the Mighty Gunners player on Dynamo Friedrichs, who seems to be really in some pain here. Just another replay of, almost another replay, but in our picture of an opportunity for Mighty Gunners to level the scoreline, but Dynamo Friedrichs might be a yellow card there. That what really looked like a yellow card kind of tackle. My name is Emmanuel Inkora, and I'm joined by my co-commentator.
Benji Honga Kashaimo. By the end of this commentating, by the end of the game, you should be able to say out my name and surname.
Yes, indeed. Opportunity for Stars. Almost finding a cross there, but a timely tackle from the goalkeeper, preventing Maharero to put in the all-important cross for a very important goal to close out this game. Just an image of the dugout for African Stars. Maybe changes could be mounting quite soon. Only one change confirmed at halftime, with the corner coming in safely out there. And it is the number 20, Indy, that had that header out. Got a little bit of a knock, but is fine to continue.
I think that always towards the end of a season, players are more prone to injuries just because of the long and tough season that they've had. So it almost feels like sometimes the body is giving in, but much work and conditioning to be done, especially for the African Stars boys who will be participating in the CAF Championship.
It's very important to keep your body in shape. The holiday has not begun yet for these players. Many teams still fighting for positions with 3 games to go. Of course, we cannot, it goes without saying that Black Africa are one of those teams. And Mighty Gunners playing for second. They are third in the log under Blue Waters. Okanja United, of course, is fourth. So Mighty Gunners still dangerous tackle there from Garisep. Naughty, naughty, naughty. Referee not deeming that to be a yellow card offense. Did you count how many times he rolled?
I was actually just wondering, I was like,
Interesting.
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 But he's all right. And play will continue with a free kick here for Stars. Herrero putting it in the box, trying to find a shot.
Oh.
And
Slightly.
Edmund Kamatuka, player of the month for March. Almost finding a goal that would have made the Red Army cheer and roar. Can see it in our replay. One time shot, almost finding the bottom left corner.
As you have said at the beginning of the broadcast, that he's one of the players that have really, really stepped up and have done a great job. So yeah, well done to him for making the player of the month. And also a big thank you to Tuyera Financial Services, who have come on board to just sponsor this award and motivate the players to even, work for something.
Yes, indeed. That is the Player of the Month award. We will not say the amount, but it is a great sponsorship that allows these players to give it their all every single month. Maharero. And Mighty Gunners finding a little bit of an attack here. Here is Garusep trying to put in the ball. And interesting, it hit a combination between the post and Desiru's right hand. And that is a corner. It could have been one of the most interesting goals we have seen. A cross turned into a lobbed shot. And Desiru did well to stay focused. A corner for Mighty Gunners, coming in and headed out there. Just a replay of that opportunity for Mighty Gunners with that corner. Garusev with the throw in. Out comfortably there from Garuka. And another opportunity here for trying to find on the left flank. And then almost threaded through, but a little bit too much, leading into a goal kick. We will confirm another substitution that Stars had made at the halftime break. And as it stands, still 1-0 to the champions. Mutumbu putting the cross in there, but again safely out for Stars. Stars really dealing with these crosses, these multiple
Great
crosses.
run by Dynamo there.
Kambatu. Miscontrol. And Coach Bakera did not like that. You could hear him scream from the dugout.
Those are coach killers, hey?
Another opportunity here for Garusev to put the ball in for Gunners, and just in between the legs of Horasep. Might have wanted to flick it on there, but another great cross. Garusev really finding his way with crosses here on the right side for Mighty Gunners. And the coach may be signaling to that danger from this right flank. Another opportunity there, but another. Just want to confirm another substitution that was for Stars at the halftime break. Jatindi coming in for who we believe to be Javera. And that substitution is confirmed. Javera, number 14, coming off for the number 19, Jatindi. Almost a chant there from Juja, but he might get it again here. Kamatuka to Dynamo, finding Kambatu on the right flank, and that cross needs to be beautiful, and it almost was. Juja was finding a free header there, but the goalkeeper Shitu Kana safe in his hands. Cross coming in almost to Jacob there, good body, and that is the number 19 that has come on. Jatindi really fighting well with the danger man Jacob. In our picture there, the number 17, Gasep, coming on for Mutumbu. And changes are important for both teams. African Stars making 2 in at the halfway mark. Not a comfortable scoreline if African Stars do want to secure 3 points. Lovely jump there, vertical from Disiru. Always safe and comfortable with what seems to be the best goalkeeper in the Deb Marine Premiership. Kambatu. Really feeling comfortable in this game. Dynamo finding Kambatu again, who
There's
puts
a
in the
change.
cross.
Oh,
Through ball, trying to find Juja. Garusep. Trying to find Jacob. And Jatindi holding him on, but Gasep, who just came on now, putting in that cross. Horasep with the shot. And Jackson. Great interception there from Jackson Johannes, who broke the brunt of that shot from the number 9. Another opportunity here for Mighty Gunners with that shot. And great save there from Disiru. And that is an example of why we believe he is the best goalkeeper in the league. Then he takes an unfortunate and interesting clearance kick out, but play goes on. Just another replay of that shot and
oh, that was a
comfortable
beautiful
save. Beautiful save. Cross comes in over a free kick and a header. And the ball still bobbling right in front of the goal line. And African Stars having a great scare. And Disiru is down. Just in our replay, the man was alone, and that has to be deemed as one of a great save from Disiru. Second opportunity cleared away from Maharero.
That was a beautiful free kick.
That was the header from Harusep. And another head. And Maharero cleaning up there. And Disiru is still down in our picture, so might be concerning for Stars.
I think from the replay you can see how Baluvara just landed on his... Oh, my bad. I meant Disiru, who landed badly on his right side. But we do have Baluvara on the bench who can replace him, but it seems like Disiru is fine.
Corner comes in for Mighty Gunners and the header. Safely again there for Stars. And certain attacks mounting here in the second half for Mighty Gunners. It's not a 3 points that Coach Bakera wants to give up, especially to a team that is third in the log. Of course, fighting for nothing. The log and the champions have been crowned. But for next season, of course, African Stars do want to play Blue Waters as soon as possible to get back those 3 points lost in the coast. That will be a game to watch next season.
We just got a final confirmation that the substitute was Martin, number 4, out, and Skara Shuana, number 19, who replaced him.
Safely out there from the Stars back line, and a foul that was not given almost led into another attack. And Kamatuka almost having a breakaway opportunity there. Cross comes in from Harusep, and Desiru showing his agility, coming out and saving that ball. A shot might be in the works, and it is. A hard shot there from the number 12, Ameb.
The mighty Gunners are hungry for a goal right here.
And while that shot was wide, it was slightly just off of the bottom right corner of the goal. Desiru was beaten. So great shot there from the number 12, Ameb. Gunners are really gunning for in this second half. They really want a goal. But here comes Stars again with a shot from Dynamo Tame. Indy finding Gasep. Horasep with a miscontrol throw in for Stars.
Yeah, as the Obaherero say, Oshimbereka Shino Mushira. Have you heard that saying before?
I have.
Yes. See how he was almost trying to even go for the ball with his hand. Yeah, once it goes, it's gone.
Kamatuka.
He's been a bit quiet.
Okay.
Apart from that one attempt at goal.
Kamatuka was that left foot shot from outside the box going wide. He has come with a calm sense of play in the midfield, just playing under Juja as a supporting striker, supporting attacking midfielder. Kamatuka, but he will always have his opportunity shot. And Mighty Gunners again with a shot off target, but a shot nonetheless. And with 20 minutes to go in ordinary time, coach of African Stars would want to really close this game out. 1-0 score lines are never safe.
We need just one more goal to just be on the better side of this game.
And Junja there was quite unfortunate to be on the referee's whistle. He's trying to beat 2 players, almost did. A cross come in from Jacob. Here's the captain. Garusep. Maharero. Intercepted by Garusep again. And cleaned out from Johannes.
One thing that I've witnessed at African Stars training is how coach is always hard on them on their passing. You know, one touch, short pass. And I can't imagine his frustration tonight with just the passing has not been accurate for African Stars this evening. So definitely would want to see how his coaching will be next week.
And as you can see, he's shaking his hand, he's shaking his head there in our picture, coach.
Looks like he's talking about the
But
passes.
exactly. So you had it on the nail there with the cross coming in for the corner for Gunners. And the passing is a very important aspect of football, of course. And African Stars not showing that aspect, but they are leading. Though be it by a own goal. And the ball seems to always be in Desiru's hands here in the second half.
He's doing really well.
And there another example of the concern of passing. Misled pass there from the Georgia. Allows Gunners to attack. Another free kick and a yellow card given to the number 14, Javera. And these are the positions, these are the opportunities that Mighty Gunners have been accumulating in the second half. They just need one to equalize.
The last free kick was almost a goal. So let's see what they do with this one.
This is Urab taking this free kick. Definitely left-footed, as you can see. And the header! I can't tell you how close that was. That was very, very close. We were expecting that bottom right corner of the net to bubble. But luckily for Desiru, that goes wide. And these are the concerns for Stars to finish the league well with good momentum and good play, but this second half is not an indication of that so far. Gossip finding Nekongo. The cross comes in and Gossip, just with that miscontrol, might have cost him an opportunity for a shot on goal. Well cleared from Javera.
Yeah, I think nonetheless the defense of African Stars have been really putting in the work. They are defending well, probably just the clearance, but they have been doing well.
And a little bit of confusion here as the number 19 for Stars, Skara, cleared the ball and went out, and both dugouts really contesting for that throw-in, but it is a throw-in to Gunners, which has turned into a cross. And almost finding a shot, but another opportunity for Gunners to mount with this free kick once again in a danger area. And the right back, Garisep, choosing to take this free kick. He called it, he wants it. So let's see how he does. He chose the wrong net. Maybe a substitution there mounting for the dugout for African Stars. Damasep was in our picture there, getting ready to come on. The attacking midfielder there, so that may be in the coach's mind that attacks need to be mounted. Midfield play needs to start growing for Stars because they are losing the game in the middle of the pitch. And Gasep puts in this ball, and Nekongo almost finding his striking partner. And that clearly is a foul. Just a clip there, clinical clip. but not deemed to be a yellow card. But the referee is talking to Jahikika, reminding him that do that once more, you will get into my book. And as we can see, the two substitutions getting ready. A shot well wide. The ball boys have to fetch that from the car park. But yet another shot off target or on target from the Mighty Gunners team. Salazar and Damasep in our picture coming on. Salazar, the number 9, coming on for Ibrahim Yosef Juja. And this other substitution, Jahu Kika coming off for Damasep.
Hoping that these 2 new substitutions will bring some new energy to the strike. Is it to the attacking?
That's a bad tackle. A very bad tackle here, which definitely will result in a yellow card for this Mighty Gunners player. And yes, the 2 substitutions will bring energy to the attack for Stars. But just in our replay, that looks worse than what does the saying go?
Then it looks, wait, which one? Which saying?
It looks worse than it really was. No, my apologies.
I'm
but
sure
that
there's
tackle,
something, but nothing is coming to mind right now.
There we go. We'll think about it. But that tackle was really harsh on Dynamo Friedrichs. He's still on the floor, but standing up now. He suffered 2 real hard tackles in this game. It's not one that wants to have another injury. He was injured for a period of time in this season. But he's strong enough to continue the game. I'm very surprised that that didn't end up in a yellow card for the number 9, Harisep, for Mighty Gunners. Poor challenge.
So for the ladies that are watching the game right now and might not understand the system of the yellow cards like myself, I'm actually really asking for myself. I know 2 yellow cards is a red.
Yes,
but
indeed.
Then when you are booked, how many can you get? Probably do they accumulate, or how does the yellow card system work?
How it should work in the Demerin Premiership is that 5 yellow cards is a 1-game suspension. And of course, if it is a yellow card, 2 yellow cards will result in a red card. That will be a 2-game suspension. And a straight red is the 3-game suspension.
Okay.
Throw in here from Jackson Johannes, trying to find Salazar.
I think this game has been playing on the right wing for African Stars, because this is probably the first time you are mentioning Jackson's name. I was even wondering, is he on the pitch tonight?
And he really hasn't used that crafty left foot of his. His sharp left crosses that were really an asset for African Stars versus Okahanja United. He had about 20 crosses in that game. It was very fruitful, but tonight, maybe not even having one. Here's Garisep. With that cross in, and it has found its way into the back of the net. And that is all applause goes to the number 6, Garisep. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the individual that had scored, unfortunately, the own goal. He has now come back to give his team a goal that has crafted his way into the back of the net, because Disiru might have been focusing on the oncoming strikers. But a goal, nonetheless, for Mighty Gunners. Garusep, the number 6.
Yeah, you know, he redeemed himself, Ames, and we can safely say that he has 2 goals in this game.
That means he has a brace for good reasons and bad reasons. But now the game has really shifted, and Stars making those 2 attacking substitutions. They want now to get that all-important goal to win the game, and that is how important that second goal is. That's a bad tackle again there. 2 bad tackles there. The referee does have to look into this. Dynamo Friedrichs and Javera. And the referee is a tough man himself, maybe thinking that is not a bookable offense, but definitely a foul for African Stars. Dynamo here just calculating play. These are important stoppages for Stars. They want to really capitalize on these free kicks. And Maharero is taking the responsibilities of the cross, but that's not good enough. And now the referee asking for calm, as Dynamo is the one to make the tackle. After suffering 2 bad tackles, he's the one making the offense, and the referee is telling him to calm down. Very odd. Nonetheless, Mighty Gunners again mounting attacks. Good tackle there from Damasep. Gasep trying to put it in there, the number 17 who came on in the second half. This is Garosep, who's trying to make a long threaded pass, throw in, and has been headed on. Interesting, still shot wide from Nekongo.
They are knocking, Mighty Gunners are knocking for another goal here in the last 5 minutes.
The game flew by. Yes, indeed. 5 minutes left with additional time up to the referee. Mighty Gunners with another shot on target, and the ball has almost found its way to the speedy Kambatu. He wants to be a hero again, scoring a winning goal in the last minutes of a game, but safely in the hands of Shitu. And perhaps with all the players that have been rested, a point gained or 2 points lost for African Stars. Perhaps this might be 2 points lost instead of a point gained. Just now replay offside decision there against Salazar.
Imps, I definitely think that we did underestimate Mighty Gunners. I think that the game even just started on a very, very slow pace. Just with our predictions, I really thought they can score like 4 goals just because
And
of
Kamatuka
the.
having a chance.
Ah, come on, Kambato.
Kambato with the miscontrol. I mean, he had many opportunities to either take a first-time shot, control, caught in two minds maybe.
But that might have been an offside, isn't it?
Didn't seem to be an
There
offside,
was
but
a whistle.
there is a player, Indy, number 20, for Mighty Gunners. But to answer your question, yes, we did underestimate this Mighty Gunners team. My prediction was 2-0 to Stars. Of course, just the medical team looking at Indy.
Looks a bit in pain, but glad that he can walk. So it might not be a major injury to his ankle.
He definitely does want to continue this game because it is for the pickings for both teams indeed. But as long as Edmund Kamatuka is on the pitch, African Stars can create chances. Jacob. That cross comes in. Skara. And as a foul came in there against Mighty Gunners, the dugout for African Stars are wailing at the referee, telling him to use his cards, because Kambatu was away, but he was pulled back, or perhaps the player touched the ball in the air. That's definitely a bookable offense.
We are in the last 30 seconds of the 90-minute game time. And so we'll see how much additional time will be given to this game. So African Stars might still have just an opportunity to win this game if they just apply a bit more pressure.
Really looking at the players like Kamatuka and Salazar to really connect play. Kambatu really could have closed the game off there again. But there might be still one or two opportunities for Stars to really send the Red Army into celebrations. Commanding header there from the captain, Mutuzu. And that header perhaps has turned into a foul for Stars. A foul that Jackson Johannes will take with that crafty left foot. And it has found its way into the box and nobody's lashed onto it. But Damasep having a chance of a shot. The players might be calling for a penalty.
Oh, that was close.
And Damasep almost having a chance to be a hero. The number 22 for Stars. And just see from the replay there, was a little bit of an indication, might have hit the hand of the player, Mighty Gunners player on the pitch. But nonetheless, here's Jonas Jackson again with the cross, but finding nobody. Maharero. Marrero again. Good turn there. Marrero again cleaning up well. Garasep, the scorer of both goals, puts in the cross, and Rugam, number 15, really fighting hard there. Creating chances for Mighty Gunners. Threading through two players, almost finding a shot. Here's Damasep. Not really finding his connection with Salazar there. But Salazar has an opportunity to run and incredibly loses the ball. He could have left it to the grass and could have cut in. That miscontrol really disappointing there. Here's Garasep with a long throw in. Dynamo Friedrichs cleaning up well. Damasep.
Wow.
And that is a foul again against African Stars. Dynamo Friedrichs always finding himself on the floor.
It's
And what's
interesting that there is no yellow card, you know. He's been almost best friends now with the ground, but no
really
yellow card.
both players taking a hard collision there. And the referee, yes, indeed, not showing a yellow card in this entire game. And the challenges have been tight.
I,
This is a free kick now for Mighty Gunners in the closing stages of this game. Can they find that all-inclusive goal? Winning goal, Desiru. Desiru doing very, very well. Focused. Making it a very important save.
yeah, no, D0 has done really well. Just a pity that that one goal.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. A 1-1 draw between African Stars and Mighty Gunners here at the SKW Stadium in Windhoek City. Of course, we will have our interviews after the game with the coaches and a few of the players. But with the champions being crowned champions, momentum is still on the line. They have not suffered a defeat, of course. And with all the players getting some minutes, bench players getting some minutes for African Stars, a 1-1 scoreline is a fair result for the game. Mighty Gunners did come back strong in the second half, hitting the crossbar and having a goal scored from Garusep, the number 6, who in fact scored the own goal to give African Stars the lead. And as it stands, full time, it is 1-1 between African Stars and Mighty Gunners. Stay tuned for interviews, definitely with Coach Bakera. We will have to send him well as he prepares to make his trip to Lusaka, Zambia, to complete his CAFB coaching course. And just in our picture, the African Stars players coming together just to discuss the game, what is important for the next 3 games, remaining games of the season. Talismen like Dynamo Friedrichs, Juja, experienced players need to rally this team to the end. And with that, we'll stay tuned for our interviews.
You mind to take off your cap because it's shadow. Thanks. Keep it here.
I am joined here by the Mighty Gunners coach, Coach Hengari. Coach, probably not the results that you hoped for, but your boys really did try tonight.
Yeah, you are right. Really, that's not what we aimed for. We started very slow, giving a lot of respect to African Stars. But I'm happy with the performance of the second half of my team, fighting back. Although we were supposed to score more than that, but that's football. I will take a point and move on.
Yes, what do you think the boys lacked tonight in just having that finish?
I think in the first half, really, we didn't play at all. We were lacking somehow with the passes. The rhythm and the momentum was not there. But then in the dressing room, I encouraged them to keep on pushing and get all those things right, especially playing through the wings. So that is what we were not doing right in the first half. But then they came back. I'm happy that they listened to my instruction. We started playing wide and bringing the crosses in, and then eventually we got a goal. But although we were supposed to score more than that.
Yeah, well, Coach, they did come out very strong in the second half, kept D0 very busy. So well done, and yeah, safe travels to the coast as you face the young Brazilians. Hopefully you can get some points down south.
Surely we'll go and fight that side. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. So just I am joined here once again by Mighty Gunners captain Amep. How was the game?
Oh, I don't have much to say, but oh yeah, this game was very much intense.
Yeah,
We fought very hard, and yeah, we're gonna take it through to the next level.
yeah.
Yeah.
So what did you expect from the boys maybe that did not come out to play tonight?
Oh no, what we expect from them is we fought. They will come
Yeah.
slowly, but yeah, they show us. They show us their best, and yeah, we fought
Yeah,
very hard. Yeah.
you did fight. So what takeaway can you take from tonight's game as you travel down south?
Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna fight as we did today, because today's game, the team, all the players we did from the bench
Yeah.
up to the whole. Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We fight very
Yeah.
hard. So we're gonna do it. We're gonna take it to other team also. What we did here.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, it was a great game. Thank you, and safe travels down south, and hopefully you guys can pick up some points there
Yeah.
against young Brazilian.
Thank you.
All right.
I told you.
I am joined here by the champion coach, Coach Mbakera, who has also signed a 3-year deal with the African Stars. Congratulations, Coach. I definitely feel that you deserve it. You have done well this season.
Yeah,
And yeah, so all the best with that.
thank you so much.
Yeah, so to the game. How was it? I saw a bit of frustration
Yeah.
from your end. What did the boys not do tonight?
Yeah, I think Um, it's back-to-back matches. Remember, we played Tuesday, and then we took some knocks. Sia Wheeler is out, the groin. Ronald Keshere is also out with a muscle, and we had Edmund also out through suspension. So that, brought a bit of disabled, or it didn't disable, but the disability was not there in terms of the team. But the guys that came in, I think, is just a bit of match fitness. Yeah, but all in all, yeah, we marshal on, as I say.
Yeah.
We took a point, but yeah, it's we wanted, to accumulate as much points as possible. Yeah, it's difficult now to. I think this game should be, that wake up call that we still have a job to do, even though we won the league. We
Yeah.
still have a job to do, and our initial objective is above this. Yes, we got this, but now we have to prepare for the next stage, which is a Champions League. Come on, we have to improve on such performance. But yeah, kudos to the boys, they tried.
Yes. So just talking about the players that are out and those that came in who have not had much games, how does that affect your, just even you planning a game or them being on the pitch? Because you also have to prepare for situations like this.
Yeah.
What if this happens in a CAF championship game? What do you do then?
Yeah, I think in the aspect of the back-to-back, that's where we need to push more and also to prepare thoroughly in terms of because the games are gonna come like that. I think a typical scenario, we will play probably Tuesday, the other side, and this side. But I think we were a bit thin because I think we only have 25 registered players. And already the Jocelyn situation. So already we lost like five players from injury. So that leaves us on 20, and then the suspension. So I think we just need to work hard and make sure that, as I said, it's a wake-up call to say that, okay, good, we should not repeat these situations again going forward.
Yeah. Well, coach, few more games left. So all the best with that, and also all the best with your training. Is it in Zambia?
Yes.
Yes, for the CAF course. And yeah, so all the best with that, and hoping that we can definitely collect more 3 points in the last remaining games.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think we we are on course. It's not that we are putting our feet off the pedal, but we will marshal on. We'll marshal on, and I think we'll come much stronger, much determined in the next game. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you, coach.
Someone.
I'm joined by Maharero. How was the game?
Thank you for welcoming me. I feel like the game was really well. First half, we did a lot of hold-up play, which was the game plan we got for the coach, which was one thing we did, which was one thing that helped us get the goal today. And second half, formation changed a bit. Coach made a few subs, and we struggled a bit. We were a bit on the back foot, but we managed the game. At least we managed to get the draw.
Yes, I mean, you had a few attempts.
Yeah.
So what lacked there? Why didn't you just finish those?
You see, with my first chance,
Yeah.
in my head, I wanted to put the ball on the opposite direction, but unfortunately, after I took the shot, it didn't go as planned. And with the other chances, I feel like as I keep playing, the chances will come.
Yeah, I feel so too.
Yeah, thank
So, next game, what can we expect?
Our next game is going to be a movie. Few goals expected.
Yeah.
Few goals from my teammates. Most of the injuries that are hurt, the guys will be back also. So expect good things, good
Yes.
results.
Yes, so just one thing I feel that you guys did not execute well tonight was the passing.
Yeah.
So how do we better that for the next game?
I mean, we just have to go back to training, go back to the drawing board, do what we do, work on our passes, and hopefully we'll gel and do better the next game. Also, coach rotated many players today, so players were trying to find each other and trying to get used to each other today also as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so all the best in the next game. Hopefully we can collect those 3 points.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you for joining us here at SKVA Stadium. It was a game between African Stars and the Mighty Gunners, which ended 1-1. Stay tuned for more games and let us come out in numbers and continue supporting the boys as they close off the season. I am your host, Venjihonga Kasheimo, #Okatherando.
Because of you.